We are going to go through everything, of course, like all the updates, all of that stuff. But unfortunately, like I got to still fix the Facebook. I don't know what's happening. Therese like knows all the answers, but I'll record it here and then maybe post it in a bit because I obviously cannot stream live at this time. Womp womp. But so gotta be here. Hang on 1 second. Go ahead. Yes, love. Yes, whomever. Hello. No. All right. Let me check something. Okay, I'll show you guys in real time. Forget it, doesn't matter. All right, let's click the button. All right.
Recording in progress.
All right, welcome everybody to How To Tuesday. It is March 5th, the day of the social media apocalypse. I'm just kidding. We're not live on Facebook right now, which we usually are. But if you're watching the recording, that means we kind of figured it all out and we're putting this on Facebook. So hello to you all. But we're going to go through, I'll tell you guys how to Tuesday and How To Wednesday works on How To Tuesday and How To Wednesday. Basically, I go over all things that you need to know about Nowsite, all the things that are coming up, and then we just get in line, raise our hands, ask anything that we want to about Nowsite, no matter if it's like, you know, I'm the beginner, I'm not sure, or this is the most advanced question. Sure, you can ask it. This is the place. This is otherwise known as Can We Stump Cheryl Coco? So we give it our all. All right. Jeremy says Instagram is back up and running. All right. Just for Jeremy, though. We all need to check. Patrice, are you getting in line or are you trying to say something right this minute? Because we need to know.
Both.
Oh, go ahead. What is the right this?
There's one thing I've been using a lot with my like all my websites. Can you go over adding codes to your websites, like chatbots, what have you?
Yes, but that wasn't like get start. Like I thought you meant like right now. Okay, we'll get to the questions in just a second. Let me go through a few things. Okay, love you. Okay, let's talk about few things that are happening inside of your account. I'm gonna mention this a little bit early. All right. So, which is kind of like, you know, what I do. Okay. So inside of your, I don't know why I'm whispering, like, what is the purpose? No one knows. But inside of your account in here, okay, if you go to the Get Nowsite for free, right, section, you can see it says 3 equals free, but there's been a bit of a change here to show that basically if you get 3, right, by referring 3 customers, you receive your My AI subscription for free or up to $29 a month, right? Cool? Everybody got that part down? All right. When you refer 6 people, you get $99 off of your subscription. So that means that you can upgrade to marketing AI. Okay? Cool? Or you'll get $99 off of your marketing AI or unlimited AI subscription. Right now, it's actually if you get 9, you will get $149 off of your subscription or your unlimited AI subscription for free. We're going to make that announcement on Thursday. So when you're there on Thursday, act surprised. Be like, wow. We're going to do that. Great. Okay. So Patrice, act surprised. Get in. But you can start now. If yeah, wow, that's perfect. Perfect face. You got it. Great. We're doing great. All right. So 3 is My AI, 6 is marketing AI, 9 is unlimited AI. Or at any juncture, you can get that off of your, you know, higher price subscription. Cool. Okay. now that we got that down. Inside of our resources section here, it's loading.
Where was that last page at? Sorry.
It's well, you're a part of the old program, so it's new people. This is under the wallet section where they get my AI for free. Okay. All right. So in the resources section, we get this website added all of the training. So there's French, there's German, there's English. I think we're adding a Spanish one to Tuesdays. So you'll see that one here too. So I just wanted you to know, added all the different languages to our training calendars in case you have people that speak different languages. All right. Okay. Now, you'll have your referral link that's here, okay? So if you copy your referral link, let's say that you were referring 3, 6, or 9 or whatever, right? We have an update to the website. Okay, I'm going to share it with you. But I may make a few changes. Like this is like live in action happening like right this very second, okay? So if you whoosh down, whoosh a bit more, whoosh a bit more.
The AI version of Eric Worre. Over the past few months, I've been trained on thousands of hours of Eric's best videos, books, and presentations so that I know almost as much as the real Eric does about network marketing. Yes, it is. When you get started with Nowsite, you'll have unlimited access to me, Eric AI, and I'll be here to guide you and coach you in building your business 24 hours a day in any language. But that's not all. You'll also have unlimited access to the best social media system for network marketers. Click the Get Started button and try it free for 7 days when you use code AI.
So this was added to the to the website like literally 1 minute ago. I think I'm going to get rid of that meet so I can Eric AI, your personal coaching expert on one line. That's what happens when you come here and you get to see all of the things really, really quickly. Cool. So that's an update on your My AI website, right? A little fun fact is if you didn't see it, here on Thursday at 12 noon Eastern time, we're going to have a special event. It's all about Leader AI and how we're revolutionizing team communication. This is going to be super fun. So it's going to be all about how you can have your own AI video avatar, which is super cool, right? So you should come learn about that one. You can invite anybody that you'd like to learn about that as well. Cool. So I'm going to ask first before I get into Patrice and Joe, are there any questions about like website edition thing, Leader AI event, or 3, 6, and 9? I think they're at Serena's replays.now.site. Seriously, Dr. Lasan? That's serious. Makes it really hard to find. All right, cool. Okay, so now's the time. We raise our hands. Can we add custom code for, I don't know what proof source is, but you can add custom code to your website. So something to think about. Okay. If it has code, JavaScript, HTML, then you could add it to your website, Jeremy, for sure. Patrice, I think you're first. Go ahead.
Yes, that answered my question. Can you show us where that goes?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so any website section. Let me see what I got here. Okay, so that's March 2024. Download travel. So this is the marketing AI upgrade, right? That we had. I said go to marketingai.now.site. I think I have one that's like mywins.now.site where people can kind of give their testimonial, right? So if I edit this, what you'll see here, right, is I added the code to put in my Google Doc, right? So I took this code and I added it in. And then obviously I change it depending on like, this is the mobile code. So the mobile code is different than the desktop one, right? I just did Stripe for somebody as an example. I put the code into his website. I can show you guys that one if you'd like. But basically it's, see the little code snippet section. You can add that section to your website. If you have HTML, JavaScript, you can add it to your website, just drag and drop the code inside of the section that you want, just like you see here. Does that help? I can show you one sec. Let me show you this other one. This is for my more advanced users who maybe have, okay. I'll show you how you can add a Facebook or a Google Pixel in a sec. Show you this one. Websites. So this is a little more advanced, right? So if this is not you, that's fine. I'm talking to my more advanced users, my friend here, ready? So here we did, I think that was a little earlier than this, but this is a flowers website that we have. Ask me later. Oh, here. So here are the 3 steps, right? And we have to do different codes for the desktop and the desktop and mobile version, but you can see my code here, right from Stripe. And then if I preview here, right here, plus if I go to order now, I pulled it down the page. So if you notice that, I've anchored the button to a section. So that can be done. And then from this section, I can choose weekly, monthly, or one time through the Stripe integration. I can choose and then hit subscribe, and you'll see I'll be taken right on over to this person's Stripe checkout. Through the Stripe checkout, one of the things that we did here was once somebody does check out, it throws you to a thank you page as well. So these are much more advanced features for people, such as like anchoring to a proponent of a website, which you can see my anchor button here. And then my anchor pulls in the advanced section where I name the ID flowers and then my code snippet. So this is a really good example of a more advanced website, but there's a lot of capabilities that you can do through code snippets, including Facebook and Google Pixel tracking, where you're not putting the code necessarily inside of the website, but in what you call like header code of a website. And you do that through this, what is this? A sprocket? Like, I don't know. I'm going
Gear.
joke like gear, a sprocket of something, whatever you want to call it. That cute thing up there. You can click the add custom code and add a new code. And this is where you can put like your tracking pixel. So if all of this went, don't worry about it. You can always go to the little area that says marketing services and just ask some expert to just build it for you. Cool. So Patrice, really long answer. Like the longest answer ever to can I put a code snippet in
I'm
my
sorry.
No, you're good. I just went on and on and on. So does that help? Yeah. Okay. And I know I'm not skipping you, Joe or Prakash. I don't want to skip anybody, but it was Jeremy who had like the same kind of question along with him. So you good? Like Jeremy over here, like you good? In the chat?
I was in a chat.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't see my
Good.
face no more.
Okay. All right. Good on you. Thank you. If you have any other question, thank you. Okay, great. Joe, what's happening? I love Joe. Everybody say hi to Joe here in the chat. Okay, I'll be good, Joe. Go ahead.
Thank you, Cheryl. Well, Cheryl, I have the same predicament I had last week. I didn't tell you about the second web page that was created because we were in a hurry last week. But I have a second web page that was created instantly and it has nothing to do with me. So can you help me erase it or tell me how, or I magically just watch you do it, or tell me to hit the delete button? You tell me what to do. I'm awaiting your instructions.
Okay, I will do it.
Thank you.
Don't make fun, but it's Joe Peterson at Alaska. Like, I know this the email address. Don't make fun of me. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside your account. Okay.
This is my second one. It's a different name.
Okay.
So it's my business account name, but it's not anything to do with my business, which is why I want everything deleted except the name. I'd like to keep the name.
Wait,
It's-
let me stop. Okay, so is that? Go ahead.
Do I paste it in the chat, or what do you want me to
Sure. You can paste it in the chat.
do? I can do that.
Thank you.
This is correct. Learning as we go. Here we. Okay, get back. Sorry, Cheryl. Okay, live right now. Do you see it in the chat? Live right now site. You're on mute, Cheryl.
Oh, I'm on mute. Dr. Lisa, that is the most incredible sign I've ever seen in my life. I love you. Sorry. I'm asking what's the website or what's the email address of the account that holds the website Live Right Now?
Email. I don't, I guess I probably have a Gmail email. Gosh, I haven't been using it.
Because this is in your account, okay? This is your Joe Peterson at Alaska.net, and I don't see that website in there.
Okay, that's weird.
Okay, but when I do, this was made by somebody in 7K Metals, and it's definitely not you.
It's
right?
definitely not me. Yeah.
This is Omar. This is probably some site that he's playing with.
Yeah.
Right. But it is not your website. The only websites I have for you are joepeterson.now.site in this one.
I don't know what the second one is.
This is just a digital business card.
Okay. Great. Okay. And I don't have a problem then.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
I don't mean to interrupt, but my hand keeps moving and my face not on here. I see. I was supposed to be like before after this person here. Wednesday you're supposed to show me something. You told me to ask the question today.
We were supposed to go through the app, but since social media, Facebook, Instagram went down and I can't log into anything right now, we have to do it tomorrow because I have access to
okay, that's what I was thinking, okay. But tomorrow, yeah.
I will go through it the app tomorrow, but I can't get any social media right now. I guess I gotta reset passwords and everything.
All right, thank you. That's my concern. That was my
I got you. I didn't forget about you. Thanks, love.
Thank you.
Diane, I'll answer your question in just a second. Prakash, what's happening? You're muted though. Oh, where's my sign, Dr. Lisa? You're on mute. Wait, you're still on mute. You're muted.
Okay, sorry about that. Two questions. One is about the you get a content from, let's say, the long version of AI. Unless if you want to print that somewhere else. My question is that a copyright violation? I mean, whose content is that?
On whose content of what?
For example, if I got in the AI section created the long post, right? And then I transfer somewhere else as a article or as a snippet, whatever the case may be. Am I in violation of any kind of copyright?
No, it's your content that you created using the AI. So no, you're not in a copyright violation.
Okay. Number two, maybe you can refer me to a link or the video how to put a contact form on a, let's say, on a website or something like that.
Like a contact or a customer form on a website.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let me just show you, okay? I'm just logging in. I'm not ignoring. Just it's taking like a second. I don't know.
No problem.
Let me in.
You have a lot of patience.
Trying. It doesn't seem like I'm like, come on. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So this is inside of my account, okay?
Okay.
All right. And then I go to the website section. What I'm gonna do so I don't mess up something, like, you know, is I'm probably just gonna like duplicate one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I duplicated that one because it doesn't already have a contact form on it. So what I'm gonna do is I hit the little pencil mark thing, and then I can add a customer form if I want. I just kind of drag and drop one over. I can decide, right? Do I want it like this? Do I want it like this? Do I want it like this? This. You can decide, okay? But it's up to you how you want it. And then what you can do is you can customize the form as much as you like as far as style. You can change button colors and backgrounds and all kinds of great stuff in here. And you can also add different text fields as far as checkboxes, radio buttons, drop downs. That's up to you, as well as if like something is, I guess, here's an email, required or not, to fill in to like move forward. So is that what you meant by customer form? Is that helping?
That's close. But the other thing I was gonna add, let's suppose that particular contact form, I want to put some other website, or the so can I do that or no? Do I get some kind of code or anything like that?
So let's chat, because people want to say immediately that they know the answer to this one, but they might not. So the customer form that you have attached to this website, you either want them to funnel into the same list or you don't. And that's the first question back to you is, are you just trying to replicate the form onto a different site, or are you trying to funnel into the same list?
The first one.
Funnel into the same list, right?
Yes.
So I can duplicate a form or even save a section that has a form in it and put it on a different website, but it will always create a separate list. You'd have to combine those lists, or when creating an email campaign or whatever follow-up campaign, add both lists as the trigger to that campaign.
I got it. All right. That answers that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good question. If that went, don't worry about it. Okay. Thanks, gosh. Kim Malato. You got to sing the name. Yes, Kim?
Yeah. After this question, I'm going to be hitting the waiting room.
No. Go ahead.
I think you did one before. Is how to put a snippet code for a hovering, like a button for book an appointment or something, like a hovering code. I know there was like a website you told us to go to get like these codes for snippets.
So let me see if I can show you. Your Calendly already has a snippet in it. So go to your Calendly, pull this snippet out of Calendly, is what I would do.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the easy, like if you're looking for Calendly. Okay.
Had to come to the ultimate nerd.
I do like a product. It's called Elf Site, and it's a bit complicated for a lot of people, but you can do a ton within this as far as creation wise, right? So sometimes I'll create photo galleries, WhatsApp chat boxes, YouTube galleries. I can create a bunch of, like, I've created pricing tables in here. I don't know if anybody remembers this one, but it's probably like this, the escape velocity one, right? I can create different things, change the layouts, change the appearance. And I can make them all kinds of like mobile friendly or whatever. But when I go to install, you can see that it'll give me an embed code, right? And I can copy that embed code and I can then put the embed code on our websites like this, right? And then I can change the style and the width of it to like, I don't know, 800 or something. And now you can kind of see it on there, right? I can make that button even clickable because through the background of it, whatever, in my coding. But do you understand? Like, I can create different snippets in that in order to, I guess, like kind of enhance my website if I want to do something that's really advanced. But as far as inside of the chat, somebody said, is there a calendar booking option available like Calendly? Well, you can put Calendly into your website because Calendly offers an HTML code. So grab the HTML code, fix your layout, and add it to your website directly. It's that easy.
Where can I find that in the integration or?
Let me see if I can get into my Calendly real quick and just show you. One sec, okay? Calendly.
We need some music, please.
I know. Sorry.
I'll say.
Where am I? Like, oh, where am I? Okay. So this is like, you know, this is my Calendly. Okay. And you create these. If you're familiar with Calendly, you're familiar with this section, right? Where you're creating all your little calendar buttons. When you click to share, okay, it says share a link, add times to email, add to website. And you could do all different kinds. You can do a pop-up text, pop-up widget, inline, embed, right? Like this. You can click to continue and it'll ask you a bunch of questions. Text, I have like this crappy, I don't even pay for Calendly, but when you copy the code, okay, you're going to come back into Nowsite and then you can use that code to embed Calendly into your website so that people can book.
Yeah.
But that's for every Calendly user here, okay? Just make sure, right, that here in your height, which this is where people go wrong. Okay, save. Preview. Right, there you go. Now my Calendly is embedded into my website. Okay, cool. One of the things where people, or a mistake that people make when adding code snippets into their website is they add the snippet, right? And let's say I didn't change the height. The height remains at like 100. And they go to me, you know, hey, I added the code snippet. Where the heck is it? It's not, oh my gosh, it doesn't work. I'm like, no, right? Go here, go to style, go to your section height and change the height of that section, okay? Change the height of that section, like 12, okay? Or whatever suits you. One of the things that I can say in here too, and I'll reference this one as an example, is when you get a code snippet from places like Calendly or Google Docs or whatever, Forms, whatever you're doing, you see how my width is 640 and my height is 872? Everybody notice that here? But in my style section, in visibility, I only have this visible on desktop. That's because if I made this visible on mobile, I'd get this like floating kind of website. And have you ever been on mobile where the website kind of floats and you get agitated? You're like, oh, right? Even if it's not your own, you've probably experienced it in the past, right? Where there's this like floating thing happening. Well, if that's happening to you, what you can do here is I made this section, right? Style, visibility, this one, visibility, okay? Only showing on mobile, right? But in the content, my width is always 340. And then I widen the height, right? So that I don't have this problem, which is what I'm going to get here in the calendar. Okay. So in the calendar section too on mobile, now it has this ridiculous cookie thing in here. But even if I go here, I want to make sure that my width and my height and any code will squish down and fit my mobile section. And that's kind of a really cool thing, or something that I appreciate about our websites. If you've ever had any experience building websites before in the past, one thing that you'll note is being able to create a section specifically for desktop is awesome. And then being able to create a section specifically for mobile. Like, I understand that the website has the capability to auto go mobile, but when you can create a specific section that looks good on mobile and looks good on desktop, it can make all the difference in your website building, whatever you want to call it. So another really long answer. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Tim, no waiting room. Just you got the longest answer of your life. Okay. Good on the count, like code snippet, Calendly, Elf site. Got it. I'll take that as a yes, Kim. Cool. Got the thumbs up. All right. Edwin, what's happening?
Well, what's happening is creating an email campaign. Virgil Obeo instructed me I should do that, and I'm having a little trouble making it into that and getting it done. If you could demo, that'd be fabulous. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the easiest thing in steps of how to create an email campaign for a specific business. But
yes, great.
let me try something here. It's edcastle@gmail, right?
My email is edcastle at 2s's2ls@gmail.com, right?
Yeah. Okay. If you're new here and you're noticing that I have people's email addresses memorized, I'm not weird. It just happens. Okay. All right.
Yes.
So look, I want to give you the easiest start to creating your email campaign. So what business profile are you creating an email campaign for?
The second one, feel empowered.
Okay, so we're going to click it. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click build email. Okay.
Yes.
And then we don't, right now, I'm imagining that you don't really have an objective as in like, you need to offer 10% off. You're just kind of introducing people to feel empowered, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the concept.
Yeah. So we're going to let it roll. So I'm going to call it feel empowered. Okay. Now we're connecting this to the feel empowered list, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to do both here. All right. Good. And now I'm going to say build my AI email. It's the time where I could sing. Great. So now what it does is I have a name, I have a subject line, and it's introducing Feel Empowered, your ultimate legal and identity theft safeguard. It has a headline, an image, it has all of the info here. It even has merge tag, so it'll put the person's first name. It has a merge tag, so it'll put your first name. In the learn more section, right, we are going to put in your website. So I'm just going to save and exit really quickly from this Feel Empowered email. I'm going to go to your website section. And I'm going to grab your Feel Empowered Link.
The one on the right corner,
This
upper
one?
right corner. Yes, that one.
Okay, copy link address. I'm going to go into your email. Go to this one. Edit it. I'm just going to add it here. Okay.
Yes.
Great. So here, save. So now we have a great email. Now, if you want to add, and these emails are ready to go out, there's nothing more that you need to do, Ed. You're good to go. But if you want to add more emails to this campaign, just click on add a new email, right?
Yes.
And here we're going to add the external link here. And I'm going to say build my email. We're going to build you a second one, okay? Because I want you to see how this rolls. You have the first one, sends immediately. Each email that you add after, it'll auto build upon the previous email because it's recognizing the previous email, even if you don't give it the objective necessarily, but it will take note of the last email that it's created for you. So it's going to create and build upon the last one. So we're going to wait to see what it creates here. And here it says, this is the second email. What you want to do here, okay? This is what's necessary. Here, the Learn More button has everything. This is great. We might want to change this image because it looks similar to the last one. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same one. Securing your success is our mission. But what we want to do is change this immediately to maybe like 2 days later. So watch this. So here it'll immediately and then 2 days later send an email. And you can build upon this just by continuing to click on add a new email and can create a series of emails from it. So your 2 days of emails are ready and you can continue to build upon it, okay?
Yes, great. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Edwin.
Yeah.
Great question. Patrice, what's happening?
I think Christy was before me.
Christy, what's happening?
Well, I now have two questions. Kind of piggybacking off of what you just did with the email campaign. I was in the process of building some this morning, but when you're in the process of creating these, is there a way to get them to where they don't go out immediately? You know, while you're kind of working on them, is there a way to say, you know what, I'm not ready for this one to be live yet?
Yeah. So great question. So here, right, see, if I open up the email, see right here, pull, this is a hard for me to say because I'm from Philly. So pause that email. There's an accent there. Pause, I think. Pause the emails. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I
you
saw
do.
that, but I didn't know if I clicked that, if it was going to run it automatically, or so if
See,
it's
it says
okay.
pause, and then if I click it again, it'll change to run.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Cool. There was a second part though.
And then you were talking earlier about the elfsite.com.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I was wanting to do on the website that I'm building is actually make a carousel of testimonials. We have some written testimonials with their picture, and then we have a few videos and things like that. So I was wanting to just do that kind of like a carousel so we're not constantly stacking and building the page. Is that something I can do with that?
Let me share because we care. Oh, 1 sec here. Okay, see, I got some Amazon reviews, invite calendar, book reviews, Google reviews. I have a photo gallery. You could do all kinds of, this is a Google review one, right? You could do kind of a photo gallery if you want. I've done that in a kind of review section. There's a testimonial slider. So this is a slider. This is cool. Let me show you maybe this one if I recall. Okay. So it'll slide like this and you can add content to each one. Let me close this one. Okay. Try this one. These are a ton. Okay. This is a good one. So this will slide regularly. You can, this is a good example of one. And then all I do, right, is once you close it and you love it, you just click install and then copy the code.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah,
Sounds good. Thank you.
for sure.
Hey, Cheryl, just
Um,
real quick on that. Where
yeah.
are the photos stored? Like if you use that, are you uploading your photos to Elf site?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. You're uploading any bit of content like so let's say you wanted to do let me see.
I'm sorry, I just because it was a follow-up to that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
that was my only question.
Here. All right. So honestly, this is really sad. I don't know why that this is the one that came up, but this is one that I did for a friend that passed away, right? But I upload all of these images to here. And look, I chose my layout as a slider because there were so many. I could have gridded them or done different things to them. I can change the image order if I want. I just did kind of a default order. I can change actions. I can change styles here, but mostly I like this slider because of the way that it fits specifically inside of Nowsite. I needed a larger image. Columns wouldn't work because of the width of the photo, but I'm
Right.
uploading. You can see on my content where I uploaded each one of the photos here. If I wanted to add an image, let's say, and click here, and I need to upload each image there.
Is there a limit on, I mean, is that a paid service that you have a certain amount of storage?
Yeah, I have no idea. I've had it for years. I just use it in conjunction with Nowsite. So
But it's a paid service.
yeah, it's a paid
Okay.
service.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Patrice.
With all the coding stuff, like right now, I can barely contain myself to go back and edit some of my websites. Like I can barely contain myself right now. I'm going crazy. Please check your Facebook Messenger. I asked for a request about something because I seen something that you did, and I'm like freaking out. I'm freaking out so bad right now.
I can't log in because I can't.
Okay.
You want to text it to me? That's my phone number.
Yeah, okay. Well, where's your phone number?
In the chat. Everybody can have it. You can have, if you have a question, you can just text me.
Oh my God. I'm freaking out.
I didn't know it was so exciting.
No, like really, you have no idea like what I see right now. I'm freaking out. Like I'm like the Macho Man. Freak out, yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll text you in a few minutes. Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Besno, what's happening?
Okay, can you please help me to find out how can I create like a post or something where I'm inviting people to the webinar and where they can add on the Zoom webinar where they can add name and email because this is not webinar I want to invite my people on the webinar of my colleague but I want to know who sign up through my funnel, but I didn't know how to add the Zoom and
So you want to do it through a website, and I'll share with you the most simple way that I can think of in order to create it. And I am the queen of if there is a shortcut, I promise you I will take it. I will not build it from scratch. I will duplicate, try anything. So the fastest thing that I can think of in order to get a sign up for a Zoom, okay, is I would try to create a business profile for that business. So what
I
would
did that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, can I do it in your account? Because that'd be exciting.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me.
I will write here my email.
Okay. And then can I have, okay, so I need your email and then the link to the Zoom.
Can I use the Zoom that is free option? or
I thought it was your friend's Zoom. Like, is it somebody else's Zoom link, right?
Okay, I can do that actually. Just give me a second.
I'm
Okay.
already logged into your
Right,
account.
okay.
Yep, got it. I'm in. Okay.
I wanted to do something nice, but I wasn't able. I think.
Right click and download the image, Patrice, and you'll get the entire section.
I'll be right back.
What was that? Okay. Or just screenshot it and take the section is what I would recommend, probably, if I had to, because you can't code that section in. Sorry, I'm answering two questions at once.
I'm trying to copy the Zoom link.
That's okay. Which business is this for?
Kangen demo. It's in Italian. Oh my God, I think it's in Italian.
That's okay.
It's on the Italian language. Copy. Let me go back here. I can. Yeah, the first one, Missione Benessere.
Okay.
Okay. Paste. I'm sending you the Zoom.
Okay.
The Zoom link in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah, because I wanted to share in my group and on social media, and I wanted to collect the people in that presentation, but
You said about an hour.
well, oh, so happy.
I'm sorry, one sec. I'm gonna be crazy about it. Bad. Okay, that's what I would do. But you can decide on text, but if they enter.
I can change also that picture because I don't like it that much, but it's.
I wouldn't change the picture, to be honest. What I would do is add an overlay over the picture that was just a bit darker so that your text stands out, but you could still see the water. So
and to add the Zoom link.
So here, if I enter my name and then I enter my email, what is my email address? Oh my God.
There we go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God, so happy. Thank you.
Should the first I in mission be lowercase? I have no, is that what that says? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we should change it. Let's change it together. How's that? Better? All right, we need to fix that. Who gave us that awesome advice? Zuli, thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I think we did it. Thank you. All right, cool. All right, you can check it out if you have questions. Let me know, and I would be happy to help. Look, on Tuesdays, promptly like after this webinar at 1 o'clock, we have a beginner training so that they can learn all about how to train My AI, and we go through My AI kind of just a bit slower than our typical 11 a.m. Eastern time, give people a chance to answer questions. So I'm actually not gonna like kick everybody off. So if you're sleeping, sorry, you're gonna have to hear me for a little bit more. You are more than welcome to leave. I'll be back for How To Wednesday on Wednesday. Tomorrow at 12 noon. You can come back and ask any question that you like, and I would be happy to help. Until then, my number's in there. You can feel free to text me if you want to, or you can hang around and stay for the basics of Train My AI. So there's that. Okay, so I'm just going to stop the recording.
Recording stopped.
Okay, now it's just going to be really awkward for a minute until we start the next one and I let some people in. If you've already trained my AI, then deleted some info, will it repopulate? What do you mean? Will what repopulate? You can just come on out and ask me, Wendy. Like, you can unmute if you want to chat.
Okay. Is it on? Okay.
Yeah.
I signed up, trained my AI, but when I get to the brand me, I think I deleted everything and now it's all blank.
Okay. So I'll show you. You can, let me just, before we let some more people in here, I'm just going to answer Wendy's question. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I promise it's loading. Okay. So you're not the first one to do that. You know how I know? Because I did it. Okay. So what I do is I go to my AI chat and I say, can you tell me my slogan? And it's going to tell me my slogan. Then I copy and I paste and I put it over there. And then I say, can you tell me my story? And then there it is.
Okay.
And then I say, can you tell me my personality? And then it'll tell me, and then I can add it over there.
Excellent.
Ask me why I know. Because I did the same thing. So thank you, Wendy.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let me
So,
add.
Cheryl, this next training,
Yeah.
it's not on the calendar.
No, it is not meant to be on the calendar. It is not on the calendar because it's for brand new people. And we know that if we let the brand new people in with some of our existing customers aren't shy with Cheryl anymore. They'll just start asking questions that are over the head of all the new people and they'll just be like, right? So we try not to put them on the calendar. Just these specific ones.
Right, but how do the new people know about it? Do they get...
They're invited by email.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It's just like small groups of them, right?
All right. Good to know.
You're more than welcome to stay and hang out. Because typically it's like Adrian that does it, but today you're getting me.
No, but I just know that when I sign up people, I'm going to start saying, did you get an email about the training? So you'll stop asking me these questions. All right. Thank you.